There's no reason for you to come.
Trojan, probably the best player ever out of USC, Smith.
And you know what, BA? You don't get any argument from me. DeMar DeRozan has had a storied career. The only thing missing is a title to his name.
Now here's ball.
Daddy.
Inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. That's tip. Murray against ball. Pass to Randall. Reverses. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The floor awareness of ball.
Daddy, the other man that have tattoos on his arm, he's the only one that has tattoos.
Well, there's some other ones got some. You just can't see them.
Why you don't want tattoos, Daddy?
That's the 3 ball to go.
I'm gonna get tattoos.
Huh?
Get one, not now.
A more consistent threat from downtown.
You gonna get one?
Yeah, one day.
One day. But you got bumps all over you. You can't get it like here because you got it cut and it's still not healed. And then you can't get it here because you got a bumpy cut and it's almost healed.
And again, New York with the triple. I just
Wow.
love the ball.
There you go.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
Why you like basketball?
Empty possessions for them.
I know why you like basketball.
With great focus and great upper body strength.
Because you like when you win.
After the basket by San Antonio.
Randall
with it. Checked by Murray.
What are you talking about?
Here's DeRozan.
You are talking about. You're talking
And a
about.
little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Reason, oh, go, everybody, time, go. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, now we come back to my family, but we never come back to my family, but it's always every time sure.
DeRozan against Randall. Aldridge up top. 6 to shoot.
Daddy, what is that number thing?
Here's Johnson.
2, 1.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the
That number thing, you missed it. I tell you that she.
From deep 3-point range. DeRozan with the rebound. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Daddy, you win?
Of the game. Outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude.
He got it out the hoop.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 on the floor. Ball against Murray.
Which one is you?
The black team.
Back to Murray.
Where are you the black tea at?
Can't hit that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Knocks down the triple.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Who's that person in the background?
Now here's Aldridge. The 3. Johnson with a bucket.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
The Knicks have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Up top ball. And stolen by Murray. Outside White. Outside Murray.
No.
Driving inside. And the layup is good.
It's like I can't move with Mitchell.
When he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now here's Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
A different look for San Antonio. Hurdles checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for White. And it's Mills in for Murray. Timeout called the Spurs.
And with DeJounte Murray, the injuries have really slowed his career development down, BA. It's quite sad. I mean, that ACL tear was the big one. Really set him back quite a bit. But when you watch him, it's clear this young man has a bright future.
Both teams will
The
make
ladies dancing?
substitutions.
See the ladies dancing?
But what are that?
Take that
There's no
motion
girls
blur.
in
It's like I
there.
see that blur back.
Look at me.
Here's Vassell. Outside Mills. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. And with Murray, granted, he represents a different type of the modern NBA guard.
No question, BA. Most guards today are dead-eye, high-volume shooters from outside, but not Murray. He plays with his size, which helps him finish, and of course, on the defensive end as well. And other than long-range shooting, Murray gives you everything you want from that position.
Now here's Mills. 8 points in his last time out. Gay with the ball. Shoots over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Rivers.
Tips! Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Hurdle. Wonderful timing right there.
From the inbound. And it's Randall with the jam. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Lyles. Gay outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's all in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Takes the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to the right wing. Mills with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And Mills with the bucket.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Randall, right side. Rebounded by Lyles. Well, the Spurs shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. New York has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Barrett into the lane. Here's Randall. Pass to Robinson. And he fakes in the layup.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
59 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Out to the wing. with the teardrop. Randall, pass to Barrett. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Back to Randall. Pass to Barrett. And another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Lyles. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Perfect vision. Nails getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
On the take. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Five ticks left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gay. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And recently we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was his trying first year.
But at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like we learn more from a loss than we can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization's been great. We just, whatever happens, we kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's good.
And here's Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur.
Yeah, I mean, he won a championship in high school. Could have won one in his only year in college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance. Reason why excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Murray and White pair up at the 1 and the 2. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Boston Celtics. And the Knicks making a change here. Knox is checked in. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul and they'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Nerlens Noel.
The little up fake by Aldridge, unfair given how hard already it is to challenge his shots. He'll go to the line.
He hits the second from the line.
DeMarcus Aldridge, yes, he's getting a little older, but he has a lot left in the tank. Reason why, he's smooth in the post, his face-up game is on point, he will be scoring for quite some time. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter, just too slow to rotate.
Outside White. Pass to Murray. And rejected.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Toppin, defended by DeRozan. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's the teardrop, and White lays it in. White's got his first points of the night.
That shot takes touch, and it takes finesse. White continues to polish his craft.
Studied with LaMarcus Aldridge, he's always had great technique on the offensive end.
LaMarcus has impeccable footwork, and he can create space on his shots. Tall enough to shoot over most defenders, and I can see him putting up big offensive numbers for another handful of seasons. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's DeRozan. Give him 8 points now. And he drives in. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
Pass to Noel. Here's the 3. And a rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Knocked away. Fast break, New York. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Great recognition.
It's crazy because you do see that look
that
when you play in the season.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even unselfish. When you get your ticket to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Out left to the wing. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Careless turnovers. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you've been part of the Atlanta Hawks ownership group for years now. What drew you to that?
Well, yeah, I've always thought about the idea of being a part of an ownership team. And in 2015, when the Atlanta Hawks became available, I was able to put together a group and acquire the team. And I'll tell you, it's been fantastic. First of all, I've learned a great deal. There's some incredibly difficult decisions that are made year in and year out on the business side and on the basketball side as well. But I'll tell you, it's been nothing but fun. I've enjoyed it, great partners, and I look forward to bringing a championship to Atlanta one day.
And DeRozan, here we go. That shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Oh, it's stolen. The 3. San Antonio again missing. New York has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. There's the drive and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the whistle. Foul on the San Antonio Spurs. The first free throw is good. Gay's checked in for White. Both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now DeRozan. 12 points for him. With the drive. Blocked! Gay outside. Clock at 6. Tries again. And he gets the bucket. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night. New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Gay. Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the Knicks shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Timeout called, the Knicks.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Yeah, some niggas be, they be tired, man, quick, bruh.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Ball against DeRozan. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Lyles checked in. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Mills.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Mills, and he gets it to go. And now a 7-point New York lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Mills. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. And the basket is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Mills. Pass to Gay. Over Barrett. And it's Gay to miss. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Stolen by Mills.
Okay, I gotta chill with that. That's like, come on, that's happened a little bit too much.
There's the triple. That was no good. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Ball. Vassell with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside Mills. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pulled in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Vassell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Pirtle. Gay with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. And it's Gay with the miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Here's Barrett inside. Ball uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio trailing here.
Watching Lonzo play now, the first thing you probably notice is the new jump shot. At first, he revised his mechanics halfway. But last year, he finally went with the full refill, and it is paying off.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Randall, right side. That one goes in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Cat, Mills, bucket. Give him 8.
Aggressive with the dribble, Patty puts the D on his heels, then with the stop and pop.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Gay attacking. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gay's got the second bucket.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Back to Barrett. Launches a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Keep attacking. We get the pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Eddie the Jet Smith. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time out. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one-on-one.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. If you dump yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Knicks with the lead. So on the floor for New York, Aaron and Randall are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bullock in at the 2. Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
And of course, one of the comparisons we've heard for R.J. Barrett is an all-star like DeMar DeRozan. Barrett has the strength and body control to live in the lane and at the line.
And the lefty, Barrett, very slippery. Uses change of pace and crafty footwork to get himself to the cup.
You were spot on, B.A. A blend of elusiveness and...
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And Grant, the players under 25, who has the best chance to be a top 5 player in this league there?
Yeah, that's a tough question right there. Almost not fair. I mean, look, you have so much talent, young talent in this league. I think of Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker. I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. That kid is special.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan so athletic.
Can't stick on him, son.
Up the time at home. Great finish.
Ball against Aldridge. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Murray. The Spurs have gone 3-3 in the second half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's exactly what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on the defensive side of the ball.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. DeRozan outside. Pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Robinson. Aldridge misses. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in the third quarter. Stolen by DeRozan. They've got numbers. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Ball finds Randall. Out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. Well, the Spurs shooting at 45% of the game so far. And here's DeRozan. He's got 16 off the left rim and out. Ball outside. Takes it inside. Here's Robinson. Bank it in off the glass. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Right wing. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And New York's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Ball with it. Now Aldridge defending. And a big finish by Robinson.
When defending pick and roll, you play ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
Well, San Antonio's shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Aldridge outside. Misses the three.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And this has been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A three from Aldridge. Counted from distance.
Love the play call, getting Aldridge something within the flow of the offense.
Pass the bullet. Here's Barrett. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Their struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Johnson. Good work defensively by Randall.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The Spurs have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the inside. Robinson can't hit. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Barrett against Murray. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Gage checked in for San Antonio. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk you're taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Here. Well, Grant, you were able to represent the United States on an international stage. Tell me a few stories about that experience.
Brian, it was one of the highlights of my career. In 1996, in Atlanta, to play along with 6 members from the original Dream Team. It's really, truly just one of the best experiences. I got a chance every day to practice with, to go against, to learn from Scottie Pippen when he was in his prime. I just finished my second year in the NBA, and it just truly was a remarkable, incredible experience. Gold medal, really, as I said, one of the highlights.
Larry Strong, if you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the hand walk.
Hurdles checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Johnson. And Grant, the landing zone rule that has been in effect now for a few years. At first, a lot of defenders complained, but closeouts on three-point shooters has certainly affected how the game is called right now, and it seems to have reduced injuries.
Yeah, first of all, anything we can do to reduce injuries.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now. Now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's DeRozan. No good there with a step-back J. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. He's doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And the Spurs making a change here. That's good from DeRozan.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Pass to Rivers. To the paint. Here's Toppin on Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Because this guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here's Gay. And he can't get that one. New York has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Barrett. And that one's long. And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's the third foul so far. Lyles, he's checked in for DeRozan. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Barrett. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. New York shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Noel. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Yeah, the #1 recruit in 2012. I remember when Noel announced his college of choice. He turned to show viewers the UK shaved into the back of his head. I loved it. Everyone at Kentucky assumed he was a one-and-done prospect. And you know what? They were right.
Mills, no good. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Knox. Here's Toppin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
The first one falls. Yeah, despite tearing his ACL against Florida, Noel declared for the 2013 draft. Did not, however, go in the top 5.
Teams knew that he'd probably have to rehab for an entire year. Plus, there was this feeling that he'd also have to rebuild his jump shot as well. But all of that turned out to be true. And you look at him today, he's a much more complete player.
Hey, shot is good.
I like how you above contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Pass to Knox. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Here's Toppin. Now here's Mills. Give him 8 points now. It's tipped, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. .102 left in the third quarter. Here's Mills. To the left side wing. Here's Poeltl. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Colonel's got his second bucket on the night. New York is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Driving in, and he jams it home with authority.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Outside White. Back to Mills. And the three off target.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
That one's off.
You know, Austin Rivers, the 10th overall pick in the 2012 draft, and starting to play a nice combo guard, having the ability to play the 1 and the 2.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Outside Mills, looking to get back on track. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Patty Mills is not a guy you like to bail out and put him on the foul line. Reason why, he is deadly.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by White. With 4 on the clock. That shot off the mark. 12 through 3 quarters of play. Now double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Regular season. Better than 2/3 of the points in your simply need to keep an eye on proof to be accurate. And rather than going two-way order and honor against Seattle.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Murray and White pair up at the 1 and the 2. DeMar DeRozan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio foul. And it's DeRozan missing.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rivers. The 3 is up. It's a three-pointer.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Here's Johnson. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Aldridge definitely knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Down low. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Murray. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Aldridge passes to White from the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cast and knocks. Now here's Noel. It's not going to go for him. Right side White. And it's good for 2.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
New York has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Defended by Murray. And Noel hammers it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
DeRozan into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
What does he play?
Watching DeRozan tonight, a reminder of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by White. Here's Toppin. Pass to Knox. From deep. A rebound by the Spurs. And here's White from 7 feet. The shot misses. Third minute of action now going here in the fourth. There's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 14. Murray with it. Pass to DeRozan. On the low, the shot's good. DeRozan's got 11 points here in the second half.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Murray. Ball, he's checking for New York. There's a screen by Aldridge. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And the free throw, no good.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Murray passes to Aldridge. Here's White. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again missing. Ball outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murray.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
So he picked up just 1 from the line that time.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
White on the wing. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period. And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Barrett against DeRozan. And it's Randall with the jam.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. DeRozan. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Bullock. Randall inside. Defended by DeRozan. And there's the foul. He'll go on.
Them niggas be stealing the ball too quick, son.
San Antonio shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Aldridge.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Murray against Ball. Randall outside. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. DeRozan for 3. Sinks it from distance. DeRozan's got 16 points here in the second half.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Randall outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Murray against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one. New York has got 1 of 3 to fall downtown here in the fourth. Ball outside. Here's Randall, defended by DeRozan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
First free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Ball against White. Here's Aldridge. No good there. Good work defensively by Robinson. Barrett into the lane. Here's Rivers. Knocks it down from distance. Rivers has got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
That's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And now let's take a look at the new Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. .16 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bastia. DeRozan outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Walker. Buries the easy one. Walker's got his first bucket of the night. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Outside Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Lyles, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Samanic. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gibson, high post. Back to Barrett. Pass to Noel. Over to the wing. Noel the screen. Now here's Gibson. 4 on the clock. Here's Burks. No good with a jumper from the wing. Here's Vassell. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Dad, check your email. Click this link.
All right.
And then you'll spontaneously combust. Just click.
Everything raw, no edit. Did it? I said I feel invincible. It's 100 fish. I won't be cool. It's 85 just to walk through. I don't take it. It's the ladies. It's cool. I'm Robin Hood. You know, used to love to watch cartoons, Bobby. Your uncle. Hey, family.